What's happening? What's going down? Oh yeah. It was a nice little presser, man. Like what I told folks, what do you expect from a presser like that? All it is, all it is what it was, man. There was nothing special about it. They got some good fights on there. Loads of heavyweight fights on there. I think they even got like a cruiserweight one on there. But then you got like Makhmudov up there. What else you got? You got Otto Wallen up there, Wilder, Parker, AJ, Big Booty Miller, and a couple other guys up there. I was hoping to see some more Americans on the card, but obviously, you know, when you look at the promoters that's there and the managers that's there, obviously you would know that they trying to hook people up, give them softies and shit like that. Mr. Boxing Today brought it up. Frank Sanchez wasn't in the building. Right around with a couple of other heavyweights that maybe should have been up in there, but you know, that Big Booty Miller is something else, boy. You know, he was adamant about fighters kissing his ass. He was trying to sell, you know, his little New York persona and shit like that. But the dude really, nobody really knows which one is better. Big Booty Miller's boxing game or the way how he runs his motherfucking mouth. You know? Hold on. I don't care. I know some of y'all out there is like, oh man, what you calling him that and shit like that? Because he talking shit. He telling people to kiss his ass. You know, everybody know Daniel Dubois cannot talk shit. That's not what he does. You know, he's not built with the gift of gab. He doesn't understand the lingo and all that stuff. He's out of his element. And Big Booty Miller was just tearing him up. You know? You know, and the funny part is like, it's so easy. It's so easy to go after Big Baby Miller. It's so easy to go after him. You got nicknames like Big Pharmacy Miller, BBL Miller. You could talk about how he had to inject all that shit in his ass. You know what I'm saying? Just to fight AJ. You know what I'm saying? He talking about how he was gonna whoop, how he could whoop AJ, but he had to have all that shit in his system. Like, come on, make that make sense. Make that make sense. It's so easy to go after the dude. You know what I'm saying? He popped for fucking steroids. You know, for PEDs to be the correct term. He the one who popped for PEDs. You know, he's the one who couldn't get a credible fight. Well, a half decent fight until the day. You know what I'm saying? And he over there pumping his chest like he King Kong and shit like that, but he not. You know, Big Baby Miller is who he is, and guess what he is? A drug cheat. A drug cheat. Yeah. The only thing that's solid on that dude. Oh, they doing some operations over there. They think they slick with that helicopter. Everybody can see you, bruh. Yep. The whole town can see you. Crazy how shit works. The only thing that's certified on him is his weight in his mouth. Pause. That's the only two things. Don't nobody know how good he is. What you gonna do when you fighting against me that I throw 80 rounds, I throw 80 punches around? Yeah, you was throwing 80 punches around with that shit in your system. But your last couple fights since you came back, it wasn't nothing to blow somebody's hair back. People are questioning whether or not, people are questioning how long was you taking the PEDs now before you got caught? Because you had a lot of stamina, right? But then again, them 80 punches you were throwing around, 90% of them was pity pats. Yeah. That dude's lame, man. I'm surprised nobody talked to his ass after all that damn cussing you did up over there in Saudi Arabia. You know? Poor old man, Daniel Dubois better win, man. He better not let this dude get up in here and whoop his ass. He better not. He better motherfucking win. And the only reason why I say that is because of his mouth. Because of his mouth. All that motherfuckers ain't talking shit and shit like that. They trying to be cool, calm and collective. And you try to grandstand on some shit. You try to make some buzz and all that shit. You ain't even the main attraction. Ain't nobody worried about you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worried about that dude. He should have been sitting back, being cool, stayed his ass under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows he's a drug cheat. Everybody knows he's a fucking drug cheat. You know, stay under the motherfucking radar. Remember when you ran from social media because you popped twice? Both times when you popped, you ran. You ran, you disappeared off the face of the earth. You didn't want to hear what everybody else, what everybody had to say about you, right? You didn't want to hear it, so you ran from social media. You didn't want to face the music. Whether or not he could say he didn't do it all night and all day and long, but he's the head of the ship and he has to go down with the ship. You couldn't face the music, but now all of a sudden, you want to talk about Frank Warren putting batteries in the boys' back. Nobody want to talk about how you got batteries in your back, right? Somebody put batteries in your back because they gave you an opportunity. Like I said in my last live stream, they only did it because probably the dude is out of shape and he got a name behind him they could win. I said that before Big Booty Miller said it. I said that well before Big Booty Miller said it. You know? So people can say, I don't, but nobody's really, that's a good thing. It's like nobody's really taking that dude's like fucking word serious. Because they already know it's just a fucking clown show. He trying to sell the fight. Come on, man. Ain't nothing for you to sell. You fizzed out before your before your light even got halfway bright, a little bit bright, you fizzed out and you disappeared. You were supposed to be somebody, and all of a sudden, you went out there and did what you did. So everybody knows. And then what strikes me is funny, because now all these, you know, your Mike Cappingers and your Dan Raphaels are out here talking shit like, I mean, they saying, oh, it's nice to see these promoters get together and this, that, and the third to make this fight. They didn't have to be there. That's the thing what people don't understand. If you've been listening to what people have been saying about Saudi Arabia and the Middle East as a whole, all they had to do was get their fighters to sign the goddamn contract. That's all they had to do. But they want to be all up in the way and slow shit down. This shit was supposed to been happen. They were supposed to been have names. This shit is supposed to been happen. Remember that. Y'all remember that. People have been talking about this so-called tournament for like 6 months. This shit was supposed to been happen. But guess what happened? The promoters was sitting up over there talking about some, oh, the money this, the money that, the money this, the money that. And luckily we got some insight from somebody named Tay Jones to tell us that the money is there. These motherfuckers just being greedy. These motherfuckers just being greedy. That's what we come to find out. These fights could have been happening. But everybody want their hand in the motherfucking cookie jar because they see how much money Saudi Arabia puts towards entertainment and sports. You know? The whole world sees it. It's in news articles. Motherfuckers telling you they got billions of dollars that they putting towards the economy to get people to come through and spend money. Right? And people are and people are believing Edward Hearn when he talking about some money woes when it comes to them. Well, the figures and this, that, and the third. We gonna do this and do that. Dude, get real. They got the money. They got enough money to give you. They got enough money to give you AJ money to fight Otto Wallen in Saudi Arabia. You see what I'm saying? They got enough money to give Arabia. What you think they gonna give him to fight? Dumbass motherfuckers. That's some wild ass, dumbass shit. If I ever heard. But motherfuckers out here believing Edward Hearn when he talking about what somebody, what the fuck he wrote. I don't know. I get that thing. Yeah. Dude off the chain, man. Dude is off his motherfucking rocker. Yeah. But folks already see what it is, but they don't want to fucking admit to it. Motherfuckers see what it is. You know? Motherfuckers start putting Why are you asking me questions? Why am I promoter not asking me questions? No? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, on that note, peace.